In this video, we have breaking news because there is a new Alpina XB7 for 2021, and this is Alpina's first SUV. The reason that they're manufacturing it is because SUVs are a growing segment, and performance SUVs are popular right now. And they are entering this market with a powerhouse, and it is a serious powerhouse, putting out 612 horsepower and 590 foot-pounds of torque, all the way from 2,000 to 5,000 RPMs. It produces that power with a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, similar to what is found in the higher-end X7s, but this time with more power. And because it has more power, it does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, and its top speed has to be limited to 180 miles per hour, even though this thing weighs 5,860 pounds. But with great performance comes great responsibility and eye-watering monthly payments, because the base price of this Alpina XB7 is $142,295. Alpina is a tuning house that works closely with BMW, but with more of a focus on luxury and performance. And although there is no X7M model to compare this Alpina XB7 to, the closest thing is the X7 M50i. And this Alpina XB7 costs $41,700 more than the X7 M50i, but it also makes 89 more horsepower, and it's half a second faster from 0 to 60. The XB7 also features an active limited slip differential and air suspension that can raise 1.6 inches and lower 1.6 inches depending on your driving conditions. Below 19 miles per hour, it will raise itself up for steep driveways, and on the highway above 100 miles per hour or in sport mode, it will lower itself so that it cuts through the air just that little bit better. The Alpina XB7 features increased suspension reinforcement as well as active roll stabilization to decrease the amount of body roll. And in addition, there is also rear wheel steering, which changes depending on what driving mode you're in: Comfort, Sport, or Sport Plus. In the Sport modes, the rear wheel steering will make the SUV more responsive. The XB7 comes standard with 21-inch wheels that feature 285mm tires front and back, but there is also an optional set of 23-inch wheels which have 285mm tires in the front and 325mm tires in the back. And those are tires which Pirelli developed specifically for the XB7. To stop the SUV's mass, you get Alpina Blue 4-piston Brembo brakes measuring 15.5 inches in the front and 15.7 inches in the rear. The exterior features larger vents in the front and a different rear bumper as well as a different rear diffuser, plus the stainless steel Alpina exhaust system that changes the amount of noise that it produces depending on your driving mode. Moving inside, you get anywhere from 48 to 90 cubic feet of storage space depending on your seat configuration. And the rear end of the SUV will drop 2 inches to make cargo loading easier. More luxury features include soft closed doors, Alcantara headliner, leather around the 12.3-inch digital instrument panel, and a 3-piece glass roof. The glass roof can also be optioned with LED lights that can display over 15,000 different patterns in the dark to mimic a night sky. And the illumination doesn't end there, because you also have an illuminated gear lever as well as illuminated door sill panels, and that's on top of the interior's typical ambient lighting. The Alpina model also features a special Alpina steering wheel as well as a special Alpina iDrive controller. Safety systems in the XB7 use radar and ultrasonic sensors as well as camera images in order to provide lane departure warning, lane keep assist, active side collision protection, front and rear collision warning, pedestrian detection, cross traffic alert, active cruise control with stop and go, and the cruise can be used up to 130 miles per hour for all of your Autobahn trips. There will also be an additional driving assistance professional package which responds to pedestrians and forward cross traffic. Finally, you may also option a parking assistant professional package in case you prefer to let your XB7 parallel park itself. This is not only the first Alpina SUV, it's also the first Alpina to not be built in Germany because it's being built in Spartanburg, South Carolina alongside the standard X7. Though fuel mileage is yet to be determined on the XB7, the closest figure that we have is the 17 miles per gallon combined average of the X7 M50i. The first XB7s are expected to be delivered in September of this year, but you may order yours starting this month. Anyways, that's all for this video. As always, this is Case with the Fast Lane Car. Be sure to go back to TFL Truck, TFL Car, and TFL Off-Road for more news, views, and real-world reviews. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay safe.